What does it mean when someone is trapped in the wheel of Samsara? By Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. The concept of Samsara, originating from ancient Indian philosophy, encapsulates the cyclic nature of existence, wherein beings are perpetually reborn into various forms of life, influenced by their actions, karma, in previous incarnations. This intricate framework not only serves as a foundational element in Hinduism and Buddhism, but also invites a profound philosophical inquiry into the nature of existence, suffering, and liberation. To comprehend the implications of being ensnared in the wheel of samsara, it is imperative to first delineate its philosophical foundations. At its core, samsara represents the continuous cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, which is governed by the law of karma. This law posits that every action has consequences that influence future existences, thereby establishing a moral framework with which individuals navigate their lives. The cyclical nature of samsara is often contrasted with the concept of moksha, or liberation, which signifies the cessation of this cycle and the attainment of a state of eternal bliss and unity with the divine. This duality between samsara and moksha invites individuals to reflect on their choices and the ethical dimensions of their lives, fostering a deeper understanding of their place within the cosmos. Central to the discourse on samsara is the notion of suffering, which is inextricably linked to the human condition. The Buddhist tradition, in particular, emphasizes the Four Noble Truths, which articulate the reality of suffering, dukkha, as an inherent aspect of existence. Within the wheel of samsara, suffering manifests in various forms, including physical pain, emotional distress, and existential angst. This suffering is not merely an individual experience. Rather, it is a collective phenomenon that transcends individual lifetimes, perpetuating a cycle of desire and attachment that binds beings to the material world. The recognition of suffering as a universal experience can foster empathy and compassion, encouraging individuals to seek not only personal liberation, but also the alleviation of suffering for others. Karma, derived from the Sanskrit word for action, is a pivotal concept that elucidates the mechanisms by which individuals are ensnared in the wheel of samsara. Every thought, word, and deed generates karmic consequences that shape future experiences. Consequently, the ethical implications of one's actions become paramount, as they directly influence the quality of future existences. This intricate interplay between action and consequence underscores the importance of moral autonomy, whereby individuals are encouraged to cultivate virtuous conduct to mitigate suffering and progress towards liberation. The understanding of karma also instills a sense of accountability, prompting individuals to reflect on their actions and their impact on the broader tapestry of life. In the context of samsara, the notion of self is often regarded as an illusion, maya, that perpetuates attachment and desire. The belief in a permanent, unchanging self leads to a profound misunderstanding of the nature of existence, thereby entrenching individuals within the cycle of rebirth. This perspective is particularly salient in Buddhist philosophy, which posits that the realization of anatta, or non-self, is essential for liberation. By transcending the illusion of self, individuals can cultivate a deeper understanding of interconnectedness and impermanence, ultimately facilitating their escape from the wheel of samsara. This realization can lead to a profound transformation in how one relates to oneself and others, fostering a sense of unity with the universe rather than isolation. In the light of the complexities associated with being trapped in the wheel of samsara, various spiritual traditions offer pathways to liberation. The Buddhist Eightfold Path serves as a comprehensive guide, delineating the ethical, mental and meditative practices necessary for transcending the cycle of rebirth. This path encompasses right understanding, right intent, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. Each component of the Eightfold Path is interdependent, collectively fostering a holistic approach to spiritual development and liberation from suffering. By diligently practicing these principles, individuals can cultivate wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline, paving the way for a transformative journey towards enlightenment. While the concept of samsara is predominantly associated with Hinduism and Buddhism, analogous ideas can be found in various philosophical and religious traditions worldwide. For instance, the cyclical nature of existence is echoed in certain interpretations of ancient Greek philosophy, particularly in the works of Plato, who posited the immortality of the soul and its journey through various incarnations. Similarly, the concept of reincarnation is present in certain strands of Western esotericism, suggesting a universal recognition of the cyclical nature of existence and the quest for transcendence. These comparative perspectives enrich the discourse on samsara, highlighting the shared human quest for understanding the mysteries of life, death, and rebirth. From a psychological perspective, being trapped in the wheel of samsara can be interpreted as a metaphor for the human experience of existential entrapment. The repetitive patterns of thought and behaviour that characterise modern life often mirror the cyclical nature of samsara, wherein individuals find themselves ensnared in cycles of dissatisfaction and unfulfilled desires. This psychological entrapment can be addressed through various therapeutic modalities, including mindfulness practices that encourage individuals to cultivate awareness of their thoughts and emotions, thereby facilitating a shift towards greater autonomy and liberation. By recognizing and breaking free from these cycles, individuals can foster personal growth and a deeper sense of fulfillment. Beyond the individual experience, the concept of samsara carries significant societal implications, particularly in relation to issues of social justice and ethical responsibility. The recognition of interconnectedness inherent in the cycle of rebirth underscores the moral obligations to alleviate suffering not only for oneself but also for others. This ethical framework can inform social policies and practices aimed at promoting equity and compassion, thereby fostering a collective movement towards liberation from the cycles of oppression and injustice that pervade society. By embracing the principles of samsara, communities can work towards creating a more just and compassionate world, where the well-being of all is prioritised. Compassion emerges as a vital force in the quest to break free from the wheel of samsara. By cultivating compassion for oneself and others, individuals can begin to dismantle the barriers of attachment and aversion that bind them to suffering. Compassionate action not only alleviates the suffering of others, but also fosters a sense of connection and belonging, reinforcing the understanding that all beings are interconnected. This compassionate approach can manifest in various forms, from acts of kindness in daily interactions to broader social movements aimed at addressing systemic injustices. Ultimately, compassion serves as a catalyst for personal and collective liberation, illuminating the path towards a more harmonious existence. In summation, the notion of being trapped in the wheel of samsara encapsulates a profound philosophical inquiry into the nature of existence, suffering, and liberation. Through an exploration of the intricate interplay between karma, the illusion of self, and the pathways to liberation, it becomes evident that the quest for transcendence is not merely an individual endeavour, but a collective responsibility. As individuals navigate the complexities of existence, the pursuit of ethical conduct, self-awareness, and interconnectedness emerges as a vital pathway towards liberation from the cyclical nature of samsara. Ultimately, the implications of this discourse extend beyond the confines of philosophical inquiry, inviting a deeper reflection on the nature of human existence and the potential for profound transformation. The journey towards liberation is not only a personal quest, but a shared human experience, one that calls for compassion, understanding, and a commitment to fostering a world free from suffering.